All right, let's talk about turning those big dreams into reality. We're going to dive into a super simple but really powerful framework. And hey, if you've ever felt stuck, this is totally for you. Let's jump right in.
You know that feeling, right? You've got this amazing goal, this huge ambition, maybe a project you're really passionate about, but you're just not going anywhere. It feels like you're spinning your wheels, totally stuck. It's so frustrating, and honestly, we've all been there. But what if I told you there's a simple roadmap, a way to get unstuck for good?
Well, there is one. It's called the GROW model. And look, it sounds simple, but it's this incredibly powerful framework that top coaches and, super high achievers use. It's all about getting crystal clear on your goals, and this is the most important part, actually taking action. And just so you know, this isn't some new agey trend that's going to disappear next week. No. This thing was created way back in the late 80s by Sir John Whitmore. And today, it's literally the most popular coaching model in the world. Why? Because it just works. It's an absolute powerhouse for solving problems, setting goals that actually mean something, and just seriously leveling up your performance.
So what's this GROW thing all about? It's an acronym and it stands for Goal, Reality, Options, and Will. That's it. Just think of it as a 4-step path. It's designed to take you from where you are right now to where you really truly want to be. Okay, let's dive into the first letter. G is for goal. And honestly, this might be the most important step of them all. This is where we get razor sharp, crystal clear on what it is you actually want.
Think about it. Your goal is the foundation for everything else. It's your destination. I mean, without a clear destination on your GPS, you're just driving around aimlessly, right? So this first step is all about plugging in those coordinates with absolute precision.
So to get that clarity, you got to ask yourself some key questions and be honest here. First, what is my goal? And I mean specifically. Then, what knowledge do I need to get? What skills do I have to learn? And finally, how am I going to prepare? How am I going to train? Seriously, answering these questions is the very first step to making that goal real.
Now, here's a pro tip to make your goal super effective. It needs to be SMART. You've probably heard of this, but it's a classic for a reason. It means your goal has to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This takes a fuzzy dream like, I want to get fit, and turns it into a powerful, real goal like, I will run a 5K in under 30 minutes in the next 3 months. See the difference? That's the leap from just wishing to actually planning.
All right, so you've got your destination locked in. Awesome. Now we need to figure out exactly where you're starting from. And that brings us to the next letter, R, for reality.
This reality part is basically finding that little "You Are Here" sticker on the map. I mean, it's impossible to plan a route if you don't know where you're starting, right? But listen, this step requires some real no-nonsense honesty with yourself. So you gotta ask yourself, okay, what's really going on right now? What have I already done about this, and what happened? What are the real challenges, the obstacles standing in my way? And hey, looking at the reality of the situation might even make you tweak your goal a bit. And that's not a failure. That's just a smart adjustment. Okay, destination set. Starting point identified. Now for the fun part, the creative part. This is where we figure out all the different ways you could get there. Welcome to the O, for options. This is pure brainstorming time. Your only job right now is to come up with as many different paths as possible. And here's the key, no judgment. Don't filter, don't worry about the right answer. Just let the ideas flow. Every single possibility. Ask yourself, what are all the different ways I could tackle this? What are the alternatives? Even the crazy sounding ones. Let your brain go wild. Once you have a big list, then you can look at it and see, which of these actually excites me? Which ones feel like they have some real energy to them? All right, you've set the goal, you've faced reality, you've brainstormed your options. Now comes the moment of truth. It's time to commit. The final step is W for will. This is where the plan stops being just a plan and becomes real action. Because let's be real, a brilliant plan is completely useless if you don't have the will to actually do it. This last stage is all about taking your best options and turning them into concrete, committed steps. This is the line in the sand. This is what separates the dreamers from the doers. And to build that will, you have to get specific. No more maybes. Which option are you choosing? Exactly when are you going to start? And then ask yourself this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you? And if that answer isn't a 10, you have to ask why.
What's holding you back? Seriously, answering that one last question can change everything.
And that really gets to the core of the will stage. Look, obstacles are going to pop up. That's just life. Your commitment is going to be tested. But real, lasting progress, that's built on perseverance. It's about deciding right now, before things get tough, that you are not going to give up.
So, there it is. Goal, reality, options, will. A simple, proven 4-step model to take any goal from just a fuzzy idea to something you've actually accomplished. It's that powerful. So the only question left for you is, what goal are you going to start growing today?